come with me to TwitchCon Rotterdam. First, I had to get up super early to catch the Eurostar. I started in London, my favorite city in the world, and took it from St. Pancras to Rotterdam Central. It was actually a really easy train to navigate, very comfy seats, and luckily I got to sleep most of the trip. Then I headed to my hotel, which was right at the venue. It was beautiful and the staff was super lovely. I got checked in early, and how cute is this hotel? I love the colors and the lighting in this place. My room had this like jungle tropical vibe going on, and all the little creatures on the wallpaper were like kind of creepy but also kind of adorable. We have made it to the Netherlands. I am exhausted and I need a shower, but we are here. We are about to begin our TwitchCon journey. I'm gonna go pick up my badge in a little bit, but right now we have got to change and get untravelified. So this was a view of the line to pick up the badges on Friday. It was crazy long, but it actually moved very, very quickly, and I'm glad I picked it up on Friday because I did have back-to-back panels all weekend, which it was good to get it out of the way. Also, out of all the colors, the girl gave me a pink lanyard, so clearly I was meant to be at TwitchCon, and it was also really fun seeing my name on the badge. Then I went to a Dutch grocery store across from the venue. I have this fascination with going to grocery stores in other countries, probably because of my food allergies. I just love seeing what they have to offer. I ended up getting some girl dinner and then going back to my room to watch some Cat's Eye. The documentary is one of my comfort shows, and making some sticker goodies to hand out at the convention. I'm so glad I brought these because everyone was handing out the cutest stuff. So I woke up on day one, totally ready to go. I had already picked out my outfits for the weekend. Of course, I have to rep the merch, link in bio, if you like either of the shirts I wore to TwitchCon. I got so many compliments on the Celeste one, which was actually really nice. And after doing my makeup and having a few dance breaks, I headed to the venue and hit up the expo hall and artist alley first. I had about an hour to explore before I was in back-to-back panels because, you know, my Capricorn type A ass had to schedule everything down to the last minute and fit in as much as humanly possible. I met some awesome people at the Humane World for Animals booth where they talked about charity streaming. I spotted the fairy mod mother and explored a bunch of esports, tech, and software booths, which were cool, but I was mainly hype about Artist Alley. They had so many fantastic creators, although I will say I was bummed to see only like 2 Animal Crossing items across all the booths. But aside from that, there were so many cute pins and prints and stickers and you name it. I ended up snagging some pins and stickers for day one. I was actually really proud of myself for not spending a full small fortune on this, but I did end up getting some really fun stuff. The rest of my day was spent at panels and meetups. I went to Mastering the Art of Streaming, Interactive Streams, and Sign Language in Streaming, which was an incredible panel. Guys, if you don't already have captions on your streams, please add them. I then made some awesome new friends at the Women on Twitch community meetup, and then I hustled over to networking speedrun for creators, which was much more intimidating having just come from an all women's event because it was mainly men, but luckily I ended up finding a girl who I'd met at another panel and we kind of just latched onto each other, which was perfect. And then I ended my night with my first ever drag show, which was, oh my gosh, so much fun. First day of TwitchCon is officially finished. I am exhausted, but it was so much fun. I went to a lot of cool panels. I met some awesome people. I spent too much money at Artist Alley. What is new? And it was really fun. I went to Mastering the Art of Streaming, which had a ton of great info. The streamer, was it Tubbo? His info was so great. He literally gave you like step-by-step things, which I really appreciated. And then we went to Art of Interactive Twitch Streams, which was pretty interesting. I had to leave that one early though to go to the Sign Language and Streaming panel, which was very, very cool. I got to meet a bunch of deaf streamers and learn how to be more inclusive and learn how to collaborate with them, which was super interesting. Then I went to the Women on Twitch community meetup with the Women's Guild, and I met some really cool people. There was a ton of cozy streamers there, so I found my people in that. And then I did some speed networking with other creators, which was really fun. It was kind of like speed dating, but like we got to interact with each other. So that part was really fun too. And then I went to a drag show. I ended my day with a drag show. Super fun. It's been a long day, but it was so worth it. And I'm excited for tomorrow. Day 2 was a lot chiller. There were way less people, so I got to explore a bit more in the morning and visit some booths that I'd missed yesterday or that were just too busy. I also walked by the restricted section that was blocked off for partners only. We're definitely manifesting coming back as a partner creator next year. And then I met Skittle Nom Nom. We were both nominated for a Rising Stars Award last year, and it was so nice meeting her in person. She was so sweet. This is us going into the wrong Twitch panel, completely my fault, and then the right one. I was standing in the wrong line the entire time, so that was fun. I then went to a creator camp talk with the CEO of Twitch. I did appreciate that he did such a personalized chat with creators. That was really cool, but I did have to leave early to catch the social media for Twitch growth panel. This was my favorite panel of the weekend. I took pages and pages of notes. Such great info from all the creators, and the moderator was my favorite. I also got to meet Rosanna at the end of the panel, which was so fun. I then ran into some friends at my next few panels, and I went back to creator camp and got to ask the TwitchCon rep a question about Twitch shelves versus the homepage. He was super nice and very informative. And then my last panel was what brands really want. This one was probably my least favorite panel of the weekend, but that's just because of my background. I did pick up a few things, and the streamers on the panel were great and super entertaining. I ended my day meeting up with a new friend. We met via the TwitchCon app, and we actually had a lot of mutuals in common, so that was really cool. We did one last lap of Artist Alley, and I'm so glad I did because Leonie's booth was actually packed on Saturday. Like, I couldn't even get in to look, and I knew I wanted to come back. She had such cute items. Her staff also loved my Charlie crop top, so I gave her a sticker, and then we started talking about our dogs. They were super lovely, and it was such a great day to great way to end my first ever TwitchCon. What an amazing weekend. Oh my gosh, I am so tired, but everything was so amazing. I cannot thank you guys enough for getting me to TwitchCon. I had the best time. I learned from the best. I got to make some amazing new friends, and even though I'm exhausted, I'm ready to eat some comfort food and go home and stream again for you guys because I miss it like crazy. It was so much fun. It was a really fantastic weekend, and I am manifesting coming back next year as partner. Oh, also, if you want to hear 10 of my TwitchCon takeaways, check out my TikTok because I did post a bunch there. I took so many notes. If you guys have any questions or you want a video on a bunch of my takeaways from the panels, do let me know because I'm more than happy to post that.